Morning, everyone. Are you ready? The weekend has begun, which means the Asia group stage kicks into another gear, and we've got Elimination Saturday and Elimination Sunday. It's Elimination Weekend coming up. Thank you, Offish Not, for the 10 months.
How rich are we feeling, Xavier, after the SAS Tracer event?
It's helping. It's helping for sure, Offish. It's helping. The wedding costs... the wedding costs are offsetting a lot of it, but Rainy Day Tracer will pay for the wedding. Thank you, Eggy. Good morning. Good evening. Midnight here. Got a few Americans still in the mix. Morning, Viper. Morning, Kuma. People enjoying the music, which is nice to see. Almost 3 a.m. Shit. Morning, Fap Fap. All right, let me get everything up and ready to go. Hopefully it doesn't rain the day of the wedding. Well, we have an option. We have a decision to make. Morning, Bert. We have a decision to make for wedding, which is, do we want the ceremony outside or inside? Both options are available, but obviously outrageously weather dependent, right? So praying for clear skies. Maybe we'll have a nice little outdoor ceremony. If it rains, we just need to wear our rainy day tracer outfit. You're right, yeah. All right, let's get everything up. If it rains today, mate, you'll need yourself that rainy day tracer skin. It's in June BS lights, so I think there's like we're in like reasonable territory for outside to be possible, but we can decide up until the night before. So we're gonna get in there on the Friday, and we can figure it out on the day. So it might just be a call it as we see it type deal. So yeah, so I think, I don't know. I'm not really that bothered if we have it outside or inside. Obviously, if we have it inside, the only complication is we'd have to, the room where we have the ceremony would also be the room where we later have dinner. So there'd be a turnaround time to sort of work with. But that's easy enough. Just move some tables and chairs, you know? Is Max going? Yeah, Max is invited, but obviously it's quite far away for Max. So waiting to see if he can make it. The dates of stage 2 are probably going to clash a bit with it. So it's going to be a little bit, for a lot of my, I guess, friends from Overwatch guests, it's going to be a little bit dependent on the tournament dates that we don't know yet. You'll bring the misery? Not sure if I'm looking for someone who's in the business of misery. All right, we got a clean feed today. There we go, which means we can have game volume at a reasonable level, which would be nice. All right, let's do this. You guys can hopefully see. We've got the Kelsey stream ready to go, because obviously MFC are playing later today, so we can get the live MFC reaction. Today, though, 99Divine versus Wei. Wei, obviously, one of the teams, I think, that have impressed a lot of people coming out of Korea. Hot take, I know. But they'll be up against 99Divine today. But I think we're probably expecting more of what we've seen over the first 2 days of competition here, where Wei take him to the cleaners. 99Divine did show a little bit of life, a bit of fight back, a spirited showing versus Crazy Raccoon, especially in that map 3 on that New Junk City. So we'll see what they can do against Wei. Then we get one of the headline games from the group stage, Falcons versus Zeta. Well, I need to check that actually. I just want to check how the format works. Playoffs. I'll double check for detail, because my assumption is basically that what will happen is Group A first will play against Group B second, and Group B first will play against Group B second. I'll just get that, or Group A second rather. So I'll just double check that for you. Because what that potentially means is, presuming Crazy Raccoon beat Wei tomorrow, which seems a likely result, this Zeta v Falcons game probably determines who has to face Crazy Raccoon in a crazy bracket in the upper bracket semi-finals. At work, I explained the concept of slingshot theory, and they asked if I could use it in official branding. I mean, when a theory's good, you can use it in official branding. Obviously, we'll take all the credit if it's successful, but only seems fair. High five, I. I know. I think what I should say as well. Even though we're talking a bit there about Falcons data, the Varel MFC game should be pretty close, right? Pacific versus Japan. Which region will come out on top? Maybe neither region is going to get out of groups, but which region can come out on top? I think there's the weight of both regions' pride on the line for that one. Chris won't like it. It's a liberal non-profit. Shit. Just don't tell him. Just don't tell him where the commission checks are coming from. Doesn't need to know, does he? Did 99Divine look even slightly close? They did on New Junk City. I guess an important caveat to mention is Crazy Raccoon were playing the ball comp on New Junk City, and Max was playing the ball, which is maybe an important distinction to make. But they took a round, they made it look competitive, they made it harder for Crazy Raccoon, and maybe we've seen a few teams make it in the past. Right, I'm going to be tucking into my sausage sandwich while we get ready for this as well. Ziz said 99. We saw Mean Machine. Yeah, we saw they were at the races. Important to remember, CR love to troll. I mean, they are known for taking the piss. You've been streaming for a year now. Any thoughts? No. If anything, there's been a decline in thoughts the longer I've streamed. And we're getting pretty close to emptying the tank, I reckon. You have thoughts? Have you changed colour, Coleman? You're blue today, but I swear you weren't always blue. Boost me thoughts? Yeah, I'm pretty boosted. That's blue. It's blue for me. Gonna be a brilliant hit scan player if I keep not thinking. Hopefully. Wait. Why have I just been sent a voice note by someone I'm not... Why am I friends with this person? I'm gonna not play that voice note out of respect. Is it one of you? Prediction-wise, I'm probably gonna have to go Zeta's way, right? Falcons do always have a tendency to step it up when it matters to make a good game of it, but again, we're still 1 week away from the really, you know, make or break games. So I don't know if Falcons have hit their normal upwards trajectory once it gets tournament time. Smash Uncoachable Web was an all-timer. Did people like it? I know a few people would have heard it already yesterday on Patreon, but it came out in full yesterday. Seems like a lot of people like Smash. Smash was good? Yeah, Smash is funny. Very cool and funny. Yummy. A yummy episode.
We are launching the all-new XL2566X Plus,
Oh, are ya?
which uses the newly developed Fast TN panel and upgraded Diac 2 technology.
Right.
This monitor has inherited the XLX monitor stand design. It has incorporated industrial-grade bearings into the height adjustment mechanism, allowing easier and smoother adjustment.
Happy for Smash to be the default guess if we can't get people.
The new monitor.
No, Smashy always good for it. I was glad we were able to line it up with off days and everything.
Players can perform
So glad we got it in.
consistently in games.
Have they always had ads? Yeah. Yeah. Always a monitor ad. They've got quite a few sponsors, I think, over at WDG. At least compared to our luck in the West. Hey, Davilo. Good chemistry. Yeah, well, I've met Smash a few times from his time on Gladiators. Like season 5 and season 6, obviously we all go to the same lands. Obviously, Max worked with him for over 2 years. So, but we all got on very well. Smash had a funny laugh. Should we just keep bringing in atypical laughs? What are you thinking for burger or pasta or maybe snacky popcorn? I guess, yeah, time of day, it's 2 a.m. Oh, 2 a.m. you got to go snack. You got to go snack, Carter. Don't have pasta at 2 a.m. That's too much. A burger as well. It's too heavy. Have we broken or are we just in a pause? Hello? What's happening? Who are you considering for the next potential guests? I mean, would you be surprised if I told you we literally hadn't considered it even for a second so far? I guess it depends a little when we do the next one. If we do one over like next week essentially.
진출 가시권에 들어갈 수 있습니다. 이제 아마 하지 않을까라는 생각으로 오늘 그 오시는 분들도 다 오셨을 거라고.
So maybe it depends who goes to China.
이제 OWCS 코리아 4강이 위로 올라가지 않을까.
That probably seems like the most sensible path of the course.
그래도 이제 고군분투하면서 좋은 장면들을 많이 만들어주기를 오늘도 좀 기대를 해보는 거고요. 다만 뭐 이제 이따가도 보겠지만 승부 예측 상황을 보건데 그럼에도 불구하고 이제 재팬 지역 퍼시픽 지역 팀들에게 기대를 거시는 분들은 여전히 있기 때문에 아마 좀 팀들이.
Is Hunter in NA now? Yeah, Hunter's in North America now. He will co-stream after the SSG games, so like. Next week when we have the Asia playoffs, he'll be there for that. Am I going to China? Probably not likely, no. But that's, you know, good news, bad news probably means if I'm not going, I'll be here to watch it all with you. We can experience it together at home. Oh yeah, Wheat should be a good one actually. Yeah, we'd have Wheat. Wheat's a funny guy.
네, 제가 요즘에 날짜를 잘 몰라가지고 그죠. 네. 네네네. 3월 오늘 8일이니까 네, 4일 뒤부터 5시부터 순차적으로 열린다고 하니까 요 시간이 중요하거든요. 이제 그 한참 수강철이 지나긴 했지만 수강 신청 시간이 맞춰가지고 수강 못.
I was going to watch him a clean feed, but it seems like there's a bit of a. Either seemed a bit behind, or it's just in like a pause screen right now.
서버 시간 계산에서 그 정시 땡 알려주는 게 것들이 많더라고요. 아, 그런 것도 있어요? 예. 세상 좋아졌네요. 그렇습니다. 네. 자, 이렇게 힌트 하나 드렸어요, 여러분. 참고하셔서 표 원하시는 분들 좀 많이 현장에 찾아와 주시면 감사드리겠습니다.
LeBron does make a good point. Maybe you can always just eat a lot of popcorn as well. What am I doing? All right, they're talking about the drops. We have drops here. It's color hex. 99Divine versus Way first. Oh, pardon me. Let me get some Preds going.
홍등같이 보여가지고 이장타원가 좀 보고 있었거든요. 어쨌든 중국인 것 같긴 하네요. 홍등인 것 같아요. 저도. 그래서 뭐 항저우로 가는 게 네임 카드.
There we go. Predictions up if people want to predict.
인거 같고요. 어쨌든 이번에 그 열리는 항저우 경기장 관련해서 정보도 이제 하나씩 열리고 있는데 기깔 나더라고요. 아주 그냥 죽여주던 그 경기장이어서. 네. 가야죠. 네. 팀들도 욕심 날 거예요. 그렇죠. 네. 그리고 저희도 살짝 욕심을 오늘도 내보고요. 아니 락 페스티벌 아 이게 3분 딜레이만 아니었어도 저거 보고 터졌을 건데.
아 이게 어쨌든 온라인 대회라서 예, 어쩔 수 없이 좀 걸려.
Don't fall for propaganda. 99Divine are gonna win.
아쉬울 거예요. 시청자 여러분도 저희
If you say so.
그리고 또 이제 드롭스 이벤트도 계속해서 진행되고 있습니다. 문화상품권 드롭스 추첨을 통해서 5,000원을 드립니다만 주의하실 건 숲에 로그인을 하셔서 좀 시청을 해주셔야 당첨 대상에 들어갈 수 있으니까 여러분들.
Rate my sandwich out of 10.
주시고 또 시청하시는
I'd probably just go like it's pretty. It's like nice, but just mid nice, you know. So like maybe a 6 or something. We got a bagel. Didn't toast it because I pre-made. I'd say batch cooked. That's quite right. But I pre-made all the sandwiches, so I didn't toast for bread because I thought, you know, toasted bread is nice, but it doesn't hold up, you know, if it's been in the fridge or something. Then the sausages, they're like what was it? It was like garlic, red wine, and I want to say shallots maybe. So they're quite nice. But it's maybe a little bit rich for a morning sandwich, you know?
많이 하는 그 옷 관련해서 출시되는 그런 것들의 일환이라고 생각이 드는데 번쩍하게 나와가지고 멋있게 나와서 또 선수들도 기념으로 가져가고 판매도 되고 했습니다.
Thank you, Ziz, for the 13 months. We'll try and answer your prayers. Keep those fingers crossed. Keep those hands clasped. Thank you as well, Lundabo, for the 2 community gifted. That's a rainy day tracer for you. Rainy day tracer. Only 2 more days to get your rainy day tracer if you want your rainy day tracer. Rainy day tracer. Easy for me to say. I've definitely not said it too much over the last 2 weeks. But if you want that rainy day tracer, you've got until March the 9th, so to the end of tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but you know. Better safe than sorry, etc.
I'm here for the drops. The rain drops. That is.
Thanks, Genshiro. Thanks for the prime. Welcome. We'll get you some raindrops. It's clear skies right now in the... well, I say in the UK, at least where I am in the UK in Nottingham. But don't worry, we'll summon some raindrops.
이렇게 볼 수가 있죠. 저 항저우 앞에 아시아하고 있습니다, 여러분.
그렇습니다. 그리고 이제 여기서 선택받은 2 팀이 또 항저우로 가기 때문에 굉장히 치열한 경기들이 앞으로도 예고되고 있습니다. 자, 그룹 스테이지 일정도 벌써 절반이 지나갔어요.
Right.
일간 이제 이번 주 목요일부터 좀 진행이 되고 있는데
Had our breakfast. We're getting some confirmation of the format. Basically, what you really need to know is group stage, 1st to 3. That's what we're watching right now. Next week, it's going to be 1st to 4 for all the games, and there's going to be lots of action next week.
많은 시청을 부탁드리겠습니다. 아시아에서 항저우로 가는 건 2 팀이니까 아마 이번엔 더 치열할 거예요.
그리고 이제 온라인과 오프라인의 차이도 있겠죠.
Thoughts on Hugh Grant? No great thoughts on Hugh Grant. You know what I was thinking though? This isn't about Hugh Grant. This is about what was his name? You know Michael Caine? You know Michael Caine is a very revered actor, right? He's got a huge reputation. You know, won an Oscar. This tremendous reputation as one of the top actors. Always gets these sort of classic roles, right? Highly regarded by his peers. Everything like that. Exactly. Yeah. Alfred in Batman, you know? Thank you, Komato, as well for the prime. But one time, I used to be in a film club, and the film we chose to watch was... what was it called? Hannah's Sisters? Is that the name of the film? Hannah's Sisters. Yeah, it was. We watched Hannah's Sisters. And this is the film that Michael Caine won one of his Oscars for. And... sorry, Hannah and Her Sisters, you're right. And we watched the film, and it was okay. But so much of the film was just Michael Caine shaking women. Shaking Hannah or shaking her sisters. And it was just so bizarre. I was like... I was like, how has he won an Oscar? All he's done in this movie is walk up and shake every time there was like, you know, a dramatic scene, a sort of clash of, you know, they're arguing about something, love, relationships, blah, blah, blah. And then, to, I guess, demonstrate how passionate and how dramatic it was, you just fucking shake for women. And I'm like, what are we doing? How is... can't you see how much I love you? So, I don't know. Maybe, you know, 1986 it came out, right? So maybe made more sense at the time. Maybe it was more common, but yeah. Oh, wait, we have Clean P seems to have kicked into life right now. You're only supposed to shake the bloody doors off. No one to today. He's getting ready for playoffs tonight. Did Shaking Wombs get Oscars get patched? Yeah, I believe it's... I feel like it wouldn't hold up today if they released it today. But maybe that's true of a lot of films.
Can't believe we've been Giffle friends for a total of 5 months, unconsecutively. Thanks for all the great streams. It really does make life just a little better for me, especially recently.
Oh, of course, Mars.
Job lips.
Of course, mate. Glad you're enjoying the streams. Welcome back. For 5 non-consecutive months. All counts, though. All counts. Alright, I feel like we'll swap to the clean feed when the game actually starts, but let's keep it... Let's keep just, you know, the mellow noise of Korean casters in the background. How's my sleep schedule? Absolutely fine right now. Thank you, Daedric
Get
Prince.
yourself something nice.
I'll get myself something nice with those 45 cents. Oh, guess 45 pence. Almost a 50 pence piece. My sleep schedule has been okay. It won't. It's not too bad at the moment because it's just Saturday morning, right? So all that's happened over the last couple of days. Just wake up early. Not a problem. Not even that early, right? I get up at like 6:30, somewhere between 6:30 and 7 these last couple of days. Not that problem. But what the Sunday will be the difficult one. Obviously, the previous weeks it was for Saturday was also the difficult one. But the Sunday will be the difficult one. But I normally take a little nap. Like Sunday, I'll take a little nap between regions, and I'll be okay. You only got a restraining order for yours? I mean, San, did you do it in 1986?
자, 먼저 99Divine입니다. 재신 쓰기 R3K 팔리 애니 이렇게 좀 오프닝으로
Adrian Brody this year. Is that the Brutalist? Has anyone watched that? Because I saw it to I've seen it get a lot of praise. But I've not got round to watching it yet. Is it worth a watch? I was looking a little bit at the Oscars this year, and it felt like quite an eclectic selection of films. Worth it, just pretty long. Okay. Whoa, thank you, Dawnshi. One community gift. That one goes to Esepala. That's halfway to a rainy day tracer. Well, we're paying it forward. Ooh. Ania's on the team. Yes, Ania's on this team alongside R3K and Soggy. Probably maybe some of the more notable players. Paley you might recognize as well from previous Pacific success with Bleed. John Borg himself, the one and only.
Fuck you, Chris.
Oh, thank you, Dawnshi, for the other gift as well to Fiddy OW. The first one was random, but the second one, specific. Had someone in mind. Welcome, Fiddy. Right, where are we starting? Samoa. Alright, so we obviously know Wei have some pretty specific comps I guess they're really good at, like the Bull and the Sigma. But in general, I feel like Wei have actually shown a pretty good level as a well-rounded team on all of the comps as well. So, not a straightforward ban process really at all for 99Divine. Obviously, we've seen some of the Pacific teams, especially, try and throw curveballs for Wei of the Korean teams. So, we'll see if they're able to do more of the same here.
그런 그림들이 오고 갔는데 자 어제 99Divine 또 재신 선수가 많은 것들을 벌어주는 그림도
She was on NYXL. I nearly said Nixel, but I stopped it. Am I happy? Yeah. Yeah, a big day of Overwatch ahead of us. But overall, life, pretty happy. Like where I live, like the job I get to do, and like, yeah, surrounded by people I like. Can't complain.
어쨌든 뭐 재신 선수 그렇고 쓰기 선수 그렇고
She had 100% win rate. Yeah, it was Circuit Royale, right?
이런 느낌이 듭니다.
네.
상대편도 그렇고 우리도 그렇고
played-
슬로우 템포로 가보자라는 생각이 좀 있는 것 같고요.
그렇습니다. 이렇게 하면
No fiance. She was surrounded by people I like. I included my fiance and all my friends and family.
네, 뭐 주노블이나
Inclusive.
뭐 거기다가 이제 구구디 같은 경우에는 웨이랑 어떻게 보면은 성질이 비슷하거든요. 애니운 선수도 그렇고
네.
뭐 팔린 선수 말고 이제 카멘 선수 나왔을 때도 그렇고
You subbed to a Patreon a few days ago. Nice. We're probably going to record the latest Q or the newest Q&A next week as well, so that should be up some point next week. Yeah, lots of people, lots of Smash fans. If people weren't Smash fans already, it feels like the Smash stocks are going up in the community, which is nice to see because Smash is a good guy, a really good coach as well.
주노 키리코 쪽으로 가는 것 같은.
And yeah, just good company.
그리고 웨이는 또 저희의 마음을 설레게 하는데.
Shout out to Red Eyes. We almost forgot, but I remembered. Just about remembered.
네, 하지만 전장 때문에 아닐 거예요.
그렇습니다.
네.
You get to be surrounded by you next week. Might even make a stream appearance as well. You're welcome, Uncoleman. Thank you, Freya Kenzie, as well for the 2 months, tier 1. Welcome back. And we're dropping right into this. Let me get these predictions closed, and let's lock in. So, no surprises really. What we see from Wei and Akiri is something we've seen him play time and time again to great success. Maka is a menace on Viana, and Lee Soo-min, the master of the flanks on the Kiriko. Right now, 99Divine have lost this HP trade quite a lot, but it zestily finds the opening pick. I should remember to swap to the clean feed after this fight. Now coming through, they're actually trying to clean up a little bit more. Who are you trying to live? Response from Milgaro. He stomps in, and who are you can trade for kill, but they lose their tank for that. And R3K, he survived the entire thing. Alright, let me do a cheeky swap here. Cheeky transition. Oh, there we go. We'll make sure we're on HD. We're as HD as we can. Oh. Alright. Hopefully, body okay for everyone. We're going to see Soggy on the venture here, actually, all of this. Walking back in right now. Zessen's going to be forced back. D peeks a little bit. 99Divine. Oh, 3K just low. Oh, all of that. They just seem to bully the side fights, but all of a sudden, they're just forced out of everywhere right there. And a very easy retake away after all of this. It does. It looks like, it feels like the contrast is slightly higher and we just have like a little bit less clarity. Audio's a bit loud, you think?
That feels much better. We
can fix that. Yeah. Been so long since you've heard game sound. It's been a while, right? Do you remember the sounds of the bullets? Alright. Coming back in now, Kitsune rush for both teams. Wei getting very close to a big bank of ultimates for Nano the Blade. Powerful things to throw into that. Now, trying to swing, take some of the space on the left right now. Coming through the inside track here. Kitsune rush to start it off. Zessen's coming from a flank on the main. The stomp goes in, catches a nade on the way in, but they go super deep here. Nano comes out onto A, trying to find a kill. Pressure on the Ray. Not enough to save Soggy. They've doubled down here. 99Divine. They've invested both ults. They've got 2 trades out of it as well, so it's a 3v3 overclock available for AFO. He's not going to go for it as the stomp comes in. He's going to get trapped up as well. Now, oh wait, he's actually going to get a kill. R3K, can he finish it off? Beaming through, nade comes out, and somehow Maka wins that one. Maka and Lee Soo-min hold strong, and Wei don't concede for flip. The support's just about enough, and 99Divine, they saw potential to clutch right there. They invested everything. They don't get it. And now, only an overclock for this next retake here, and Wei have everything to close out this first round. A cage, a blade, an opening pick onto Zessen, who has the overclock. It's going to have to be a quick step back here for 99Divine. They have time for another chance. Need to be careful no one else gets staggered. There's actually a TP in there, I think, from Paley. He's had to use Suzu as well. So who are you just going to hunt this one down? Spots the mistake, pounces on it. And that's going to be 2 late kills. The touch was going to be difficult enough. The ult situation was going to be hard, but it's going to be even harder now. And it's all just falling apart for 99Divine. R3K, John Pork on the run. They're hunting him down with an overclock. There's nowhere for him to go. He did trigger the overtime for what it's worth. Now we see Anian trying to hide for the next touch. Doesn't trigger it. Head taken off on the way in, and Wei will secure the first round. Didn't even need for Blade, did he? Just absolutely bulldozed them. You see there as well, we talk sometimes about the skill gap between these two teams. And it's small things like that, like what feels maybe like a bit of a nothing mistake from Paley, you know, uses for Suzu, uses for TP, waits their cooldowns a little bit, even though they're quite far back. But Who Are You just recognizes the situation. No cooldowns. I can go take this one-on-one now with significant advantage. Trust them, back themselves to hit the shots, And there we go. Alright, TP out of spawn right now from Zessin. A doing the same thing. They will both swap onto Sojourn. It's going to be Venture again for Soggy in this one. And a Kiriko, which might be a little bit trickier. This is quite a narrow, small map compared to some of the other stages of Samoa right now. But Way are going to try and roll out point side so they can play both their side and the opposite side of the point. Try and get some angles on this high ground position from 99Divine. Looks like they're trying to get a bit of a flank going from Soggy right now on this right-hand side. And he is clearing out Who Are You. But Genji does have a difficult matchup, as most heroes do, into the Venture. Now Touch comes through. Slide onto Aid. Soggy's going to go in as well. Doesn't find anything. Now R3K has to reset. He is topped back up to full HP. They're trying to force for point. They get the flip actually Way during all of this. And they get the opening pick. And now they're starting to push them back a little bit. Zestin on the high ground now, looking fairly good. Who Are You's been taken care of. And Way are just trying to hold on to point, but they are low on resources. Dive in. Aid is low. Does give a kill Zessin here. Aggressive play from Zessin. Gets 2 for it as well. And 99Divine not scared of Way right now. Happy to push their advantages as well. Happy to be aggressive. They still haven't got control of a point, and Milgaru finds a flip phone. And despite 99Divine trying to capitalize on this, they're having trouble cleaning up this fight. Now the Kitsune Rush comes through from Paley. That should finally seal the deal. Milgaru is actually running around trying to get another touch. The touch juggle from Way is actually really well played. They get 36% out of a situation where they were basically losing the entire time. Way they were players down, everything like this. So Nano comes back, but it's a slide backwards as Aid goes for this one as well. So a bit of an anti-timing here for Aid. They've lost Lee Min as well. It's a 4v4 situation. Both supports now down for 99Divine, and that means it should be short work of everyone else. And Soggy's just going to have to try and play their life here or get a trade. But yeah, they've gone deep for the trade. They're all over Maka, but no problem for Maka. Now coming up to the big ult portion of the fight. Obviously, Nano was invested in that previous fight, so 99Divine have a pretty healthy bank. They can take the cage trade. They can throw a Ray in there as well. The Tectonic Shock Ray cage. I think they win this trade with the power of the Ray. It's not going to be a straightforward one. It says the Kitsune Rush from Lee Min as well. But I think 99Divine, especially with a slightly faster overclock, should have the ults for this one. Starting on point here, you can see a flank coming through from Soggy. Clears them out, forces Maka back. Cage trade will happen. Tectonic Shock is available. The Ray comes in. Who Are You has bladed Zessin on the flank. Now he's coming to get in the cage, get in the Ray. Don't know if he's going to regret that one. Comes in, eyes on the Kiriko, but Soggy is all over him, and Soggy drops the Tectonic Shock. DPS are going to be made short work of. I thought he was going to use it to combo in the Ray there just to kill through in that cage trade, but he uses up he uses it quite late in the fight, but still gets the cleanup. And a good ult trade for 99Divine there, really. Win a pretty big investment from both teams. Now it's an overclock versus overclock situation. Oh, thank you, Art. Sorry, I missed it. Artorias? Artorias, I think I said it right. Thank you very much. Now, retake. I turn away for a second, and Aid has cracked this open. And I feel like this keeps happening. It happens to the Pacific teams. It happens to the Japanese teams as well. Now, they do all this hard work. They can win some of the more complicated, like they win the big ult trade fights. But then they're holding, and they just fall over. They just fall over. Now they give away opening picks. Artorias? Am I not saying that right? Artorias? Okay, thank you, Tuaprak. Can't say anything right. No, thank you, though. I think it was when I was playing with the volume. From Dark Souls? I've never played Dark Souls. Does Falcon still have... no, just for 2 of them. Just Proper and Stalker right now. How Soggy got picked first fight? Yeah, we can do a little time travel. I think Soggy is like where Lee Min is right now, essentially. Yeah, misses his drill dash. Naded, underground. Pressure comes in to aid. Soggy gets out. Soggy's swift for team now. Oh, last fight? Oh, sorry. Nah. I was gonna say, I don't think he doesn't look like he's getting picked here. This is when I was trying to figure out how to say Artorias. Alright, Soggy's on the left of our screen right now, like here. You see him? It's like a CS kill, you know? You know when you see all these situations CS, I'm sure it happens in Valorant as well, where you're staring down a door for ages, and then as soon as you turn away, that's when they peek out of it. Maka and Lee Sin mid. I think Maka maybe gets some damage on him as well there. CS timing, yep. Double peek the angle. Cheers, Turt. What am I doing? Let's cash for Preds. Let's do the thing. Way other winners. I think we'll wait and see what the map type is before we do the next Pred. They're definitely Korean. It certainly seems that way, Zis. Certainly seems like they're playing to the fabled Korean level. Back with cooked brekkie, sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, and of course tea. Oh, hearing the full English here. Did get confirmation that the groups will work a half English. Did get confirmation that the bracket is going to work as we expected it to, which means this Falcons v Zeta, the loser most likely has to play Crazy Raccoon. No, you're all good, Juby. I've got it under control, probably. Daydrink, just wait a little bit. We just need to see the map type. We can make it through. If you don't make a cup of tea right now, you might die immediately. This is going to be controversial. I'm going to get some stick for this, but I don't really drink tea. My fiance drinks a lot of tea, so I make a lot of tea, but I don't drink a lot of tea. Don't really drink any tea. I warned you guys it was going to be controversial. I told you it was going to be. And I don't really drink coffee either. I only have coffee in emergency situations. You know, so when it's like super hungover but I need to do something, or super tired, I need to do something. No, I mean, the thing is, like, it's, I don't dislike it either, right? Like, if you made me a tea and I had to drink the tea, I think I wouldn't, I would drink it. I don't dislike the taste to the degree I can't drink it. But it just, yeah, it doesn't do it for me. What do I drink? Ask Deadly Gases. Thank you for the 11 months tier one as well. Mainly cold drinks, really. Like a Pepsi or a Diet Coke. Plus water, of course. So tomorrow you have a coffee? Probably not. Like, all these streams... You know, all these streams where I'm, like, having to int my sleep schedule pretty hard. I've never needed a coffee. The last time I had a coffee would have actually been at Stockholm, where me and Unter rolled up for the co-stream on Sunday, outrageously hungover. That was the last time I had a coffee. That's the level we're talking to hit the coffee button, you know? You have ADHD, so caffeine makes you super tired, but I drink it for the taste. Do you ever have energy drinks? No, I mean, energy drinks I properly don't like the taste. Ooh, Preds, New Junk City. Let's see. Let me do the present and I'll... Will it be a Frio? Yes. No. A Frio, I should say, on New Junk City. Oh, not 30 seconds. A bit longer than that for people. Rolled up late, mind you. Imagine if we didn't have the coffee. We turned up late with the coffee. Imagine if we didn't have it. But yeah, energy drinks I don't like at all. That one is like a genuine, like, I just don't like the taste at all. But I feel like I do okay energy level wise, you know. I get through. I get through. Do you get solo in the UK? I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, thank you, Power Puika.
Have a lovely day, CX.
Why did Brian say it so sassy like that? Thanks, Power Puika. Thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. And thanks, Brian, for adding a bit of flair to that one as well. All right. New Junk City, and we have had Malgar and Genji banned, meaning we will see a little bit of a change in the compositions here. It's going to be Hazard coming out from Milgaru. A lot of other stuff the same. Who Are You also taken off this Genji means he'll be playing the Tracer, which is, as we've seen, a little bit of a lower impact role. Avo on the Sojourn, he's having plenty of impact. No supports already for 99Divine. They've got 1 trade. They're hunting down Aid, who is separated from the healing. They can get that trade as well, but Wave are always trading up in these situations as they try and collapse in on them. And Milgaro and Who Are You will finish the job. Alright, nice and easy one. You're welcome, Hadouken King. When will the good teams play each other? Next match, we're going to have an even... Next 2 matches are going to be evenly matched matches. Thank you, Hadouken King, for a prime as well. Welcome back, buddy. Alright. Retake now. Who Are You nearly has a pulse bomb. Lee Soo-min actually has to use the Suzu early. He has a TP. He was really milking it there. He fancied the draw with Paley. Lee Soo-min not scared at all. Body shot now onto Aid as Zest is going to try and get some space. And Paley from the top takes down Lee Soo-min. Forces those cooldowns. Makes for punish. Milgaru's traded 1, but asleep in the back isn't enough to save Maka. Now R3K will move over to point. Just for Tracer to worry about. Soggy's got that one under wraps, and the retake's pretty good. All right, 99Divine, a foothold back on first point. But this is where we've seen them fall down in the past. We want a good hold. We don't want to give it away for free. We don't want to give it away for nothing. Need a good hold here out of 99Divine. B is probably the ult they're closest to. Wei coming up to their Nano and their Kitsune Rush timing as well. Holding close up the choke. Lee Soo-min trying to make their way into the flank. Soggy seems to have this angle relatively well marked, but he's actually getting pulled back to point now. So now Lee Soo-min has some space on the flank. Oh, he finds some damage. Zestin will get finished off by Who Are You. Who Are You keeps focusing the point, and suddenly Paley close to beat, but running for their lives right now. Who Are You can't finish the kill, but they've lost Anion in main, and oh, it's all too easy, I think, for Wei. A bit of pressure onto point. All of a sudden, Soggy is pulled away from marking the flank. He has to go contest point. But then no one takes over marking the flank. Then all of a sudden, Zestin takes a little bit of damage, and it sets up a very easy kill for Who Are You. And that's going to be Wei taking the first point relatively easily in the end. And some of the same problems here for 99Divine. Retakes too easy for the enemy team. Now, Wei have everything as well. And to be fair, 99Divine, they're not a mile behind any of this. They're trying to bait everyone into Who Are You a little bit here. Suzu is available for Annie and Bo, so Pulse is hard. R3K stares Who Are You in the eyes. We'll clear him out of that one. They're trying to catch Paley on the flank. Paley's in big trouble. The Nano wants to aid as he takes that shot. Takes down Paley. And they've managed to separate here and just overload the flank. They did use the Nano for it, which they probably really didn't need to in the end. I think Wei were expecting a bit of a bigger throwdown in that moment. Now they're retaken. Suzu has been forced out of Annie and a step back right now. More coming in. Downpour comes out. Beat in response to it. Paley is back. Pulse bomb wide from Who Are You, but finishes the kill anyway. Now onto the back line. All over Anian. But R3K's right there. Recall has been forced. Kitsune Rush trade on point. Wow, this is happening. TP back. Lisa Min 7 HP. And Paley will just finish that one. Soggy. Oh, can't win the duel with Who Are You in the back. Aid on the high ground now with the overclock. Looking to finish it off. Shooting R3K in the back. Drops down. So much damage onto Anian. And it looks like they are just good for the cleanup. Paley is going to read the writing on the wall, take a drop off the map to reset. And they lose that big ult trade, but it just costs way everything, so they come back with a Tectonic Shock advantage. The problem is, Tectonic Shock, sometimes a little bit awkward. A little bit awkward to use as a starting ultimate in a fight. They're going to walk up to the choke right now. I feel like if I'm R3K, I want him to trade on Milgaru more. I want to make Milgaru's life a little bit harder. It feels like Milgaru is getting to find a lot of opportunities on the backline. For now, though, Aid with the opening pick, and they're out of time. They have to try and take this 4v5 if they're going to take it at all. 99Divine. The nade comes through. Oh, and Who Are You is just all over him. And just like that, they managed to trade one, but it's not going to change it. R3K's got no choice but to die and reset with his team. 2 rounds for Wei. And now, on the verge. Tectonic Shock still available here for Soggy as R3K is going to go over onto the Orisa. Moving on to point B right now. Who Are You is there early again. Has the Pulse Bomb. Maka has the Nano. A lot of these Nanos gone the direction of Aid so far. You see Who Are You looking for his opportunity. No good on the Pulse Bomb attempt. They're going to chase him out as well. Who Are You has all these blinks though, of course. Will be able to get out of that one. Burrow underground from Soggy. Going to try and go through on the back. Has the Tectonic Shock. Tops out in front of everyone, but no, falls down. Has to drill dash back to the high ground. Oh, it's an ugly one from Soggy, but still gets the kill on Maka. 1-for-1 trade right now as 99Divine trying to stabilize on this high ground. And Ian's going to have Suzu and TP force now. No cooldowns, but Milgaru has to wall himself out. Just try and D-peek. R3K will chase him away. Meanwhile, Soggy's able to run into both of these DPS, and where is Aid going? Soggy is on the hunt. He's above you. No escape for Aid. They can force the point off of this. Who Are You's had his recall force. They're behind right now. Milgaru will be made mincemeat of right now. Who Are You is still lurking behind, can get another touch, but they're just playing for stall at this point, Wei. Can't win a fight from this position. And okay. Tectonic Shock works. Didn't quite see how Soggy managed to make it work. As he fell off the edge, had to drill dash back, but he still confirms the kill, gets the job done. And now they have double support up for this hold, 99Divine. And again, we asked the question, just a successful hold. Just a successful hold. We're pushing into a downpour, but we have the beat to answer it here. They're probably going to try and force point through the Tracer. Make sure we deal with the Tracer without losing control of the choke. Zessin now, opening pick. That's going to go a long way in helping. They've dropped down to deal with a point. Milgaru's there, but they've cleared him out as well. They've lost Paley, though. Paley had feet. Now dive onto the high ground. Kitsune Rush comes out, and Zessin is good for another one. Milgaru's trying to stabilize. He's awfully low. They need the kills right now while they have advantage, and they will get them. And really, Zessin doing a huge amount of that. Just have the double thrusters perk, so he can just about get away from that pulse bomb. And they should catch Who Are You late here, actually. He's booked back in. Yeah, Paley on the rollout actually blocks his exit. Okay. And alright, 99Divine. One more hold for this. They're going to dive for the point. They do trigger overtime. Beat in response from Paley. They kill Lee Min before his beat. Maka is trying to run away, but look, they are on the hunt. Sleep is good from Maka, but Paley is right there with Soggy. This time, the flank gets the value they need out of it. They can just come back and clean up on point now. Shouldn't be all that hard at all. And 99Divine, they have a round. Can they go a step further now? Can they get a second one? Can they just keep going? Now, overclock coming back for Aid. They get a sleep off to R3K. He should be fine, though, I think. Oh, has a lot of cooldowns, has his spin, has the nade. Will get caught by the tail end of that nade, though. Maybe he won't be fine. He gets forced back and, okay. They're going to concede the first flip for this point, unlocks in 15 seconds, so... A disappointing way to lose the fight for 99Divine, especially because it didn't really cost any ults for Wei. Well, I say didn't really. Literally didn't cost any ults for Wei at all. So now they have everything, and Nano Overclock is an option for them. Difficult one for 99Divine. This first fight is going to be tricky. Might have to be a situation where they try and walk up, force one of the ults, try and kite it as best they can. A bit of a disengage. But remember, obviously, 99Divine, they're not in control of the point. They have to make the move. Soggy will come through onto Milgaru. Nade catches everything. Paley will get taken down. Milgaro makes short work of that one with Banano. And okay. Alright. A did pop the overclock in all of this as well. So, 2 ults for 0. Don't hate this from 99Divine. They have one more chance at retaking this point. And now at least they have a pretty reasonable ult situation in which to do it. Lee Min has the beat, Milgaro has the downpour, but Anian rather, does have the Kitsune Rush coming back, plus they have DPS ults and Risserol. It should be enough. Terra Surge and Tectonic Shock can be a very powerful combo. They're going to wait out the Disruptor shot at Choke. They do have Soggy on the flank right now. You see Lee Min moving over to mark that flank. Now Soggy coming in underneath. Anna in his sights. All over that one. Maka has been deleted. Beat is not in time to save him. Now Zessen is swinging with the Overclock and the Kitsune Rush. Lots of damage just get taken down. And Zessen and Anian, they've lost this. It was a 2-ult push and they die on it. Now Soggy's been cleaned up on the flank. And it's all on R3K in this Terra Surge. John Pork himself needs to clutch up. They're all over him from all angles. He's going to drop a Terra Surge. Milgaru's blocking. R3K will get taken down before he even gets the damage off. And it ends with a bit of a whimper. Disappointing. There was moments of life, right? But I think disappointing. I mean, disappointing because they've shown they're capable of slightly better. I think that's the main reason it feels a little bit disappointing. Your Chunga's Pacific team is not actually better than Korea? Fuck. When will T1 and Twisted play? Very specific question. T1 will play. T1 have been eliminated, so they won't play again until stage 2. Twisted are going to play later today against TU in an elimination game. I think that starts in, I want to say, is it in 10 hours maybe? 10 hours, I think. All right, let me cash for Preds. Choose outcome. Will it be a 3-0? It won't be a 3-0. All right, we can do a very similar thing here where we'll wait and see what map, and we'll do a sort of full push, full hold type situation. We'll get a few of the replays here. Chris getting eliminated? Guys, did you not watch Uncoachable? Did you not get taught about slingshot theory? Everyone knows once you pull that slingshot back, what do the laws of velocity tell you, chat? You pull the slingshot back, then what happens? You have to go forward. You have to go forward. Or it could break. I mean, it's a possibility, right? Tomato garlic smoothie, if I'm being honest with you. But we're talking small. 99 out of 10 times when the slingshot is pulled back, nothing but velocity. Air resistance and gravity exist. There's only so far you can go. Gravity isn't real. Yeah, what? You know what my favorite? Where is it? You know what I was reading some of the YouTube comments this morning, and everyone was showing a lot of love to Smash and being really appreciative. You know what my favorite YouTube comment was, though? Let me find it. Wait, have I got it? I've got it open up here. I'll give the username because it was good actually. Oh, thank you. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck it up again. I'm not gonna fuck it up again. Artorius, thank you for the gifted tier 1. Did I get it? Nice. I had to focus. I had to focus for it, but I locked in. Better get your skin. Should be there. If you've got the tier 1 and you've got that, it should be in your claim section. Smashy was great. Let's see. Well, let me find the username because I want to give credit to the person who commented this. Yeah, this is. I'm glad I took the time to look at this name. This comment was from Farting Menace 3234. And the comment was, started to think these guys aren't scientists. That tickled me this morning. He's wrong though, we are very much scientists. I mean, you can tell we're scientists by all the good theories we have, right? What is a scientist if not measured by the quality of the theories he proposes. How does it affect Newton's theory? It's on the ropes. All right. One more map. Well, potentially one more map for way to close this one out. And then the big one. Or one of the big ones. Speaking of theory, where is EU? Not sure I understand the question. EU's still in the same place it always was. The constant employment of rigorous scientific method clearly shows they are scientists. Thank you. When is EU? Oh my god. Have I gone... Are these things on? I don't think... I actually can't read today, can I? It explains why I can't understand. Some of the times when This is why old people are confused. You know when you always see like old people like, just all confused all the time? Just confused, because they can't read. Who is EU? Okay, why is EU? I mean, honestly, it makes more sense to ask when is EU rather than where is EU. EU is in 10 hours. I think they've moved it half an hour later, right? So I think it's at like 6:30 GMT. So yeah, 10 and a half. Or no, just, well, 9 hours 45 minutes from now. Wait, hold on. I've lost YouTube chat. Whoa! Thank you, Slayer and YouTube chat. YouTube chat greater than Twitch chat. $20 from Slayer. Thank you very much, mate. YouTube chat showing up Twitch chat right now. YouTube chat making themselves look like the good ones. Ooh, thank you, A4 Awesome 2 for the tier 1. Appreciate it though, Slayer. Thank you very much. I'll drop you a little heart as well. It's got a balloon and a 3 on it on YouTube chat as well. That's nice. Oh, because it's your 3rd Super Live celebration. Nice. Turn of the chats against each other. I'm trying to bridge the gap here. I'm trying to broker peace between the two nations. Finally able to catch one of your streams as a PSC viewer? Hell yeah. Welcome. Glad you're getting to catch one of them live. Should be a decent one this morning as well. Alright, we're getting the bans in here. Next time you see YouTube chats going down, you're like, yeah. I'm trying to build bridges between the nations, just like famed diplomat Donald Trump. I think I like my chances. Yeah, I can do the pred. I can do the pred. Will there be a full hold? Art of the deal. It's a simple art of the deal situation here. Alright, gotta be quick with these breads. I woke up to being finished. Oh, you're getting... If anything, homosexual, you might be getting too good at finishing this at this point. Alright, they have banned Venture. Sick of Soggy's bullshit on the Venture. Will force him into a different type of matchup. It is going to be a Sigma ban as well, as Peppy has been subbed in. So 99Divine, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. So both bans seem pretty targeted here, don't they? Take away the Venture from Soggy, take away the Sigma from Peppy. So instead, we are just going to play the Hazard. Again, we have seen Peppy, obviously. Not the first time he's been targeted with a Sigma ban. So here's a backup option. Let's crank the volume on this.
5, 4, 3, 2,
It took you 3 days of watching this channel to figure out that Preds meant predictions. Thank you, have a nice day all. God bless you, Satu. You've got it there, though. It's not how long it takes you to get there. It's just that you get there, and that's the important thing. Speaking of getting there, R3K has got there on the dive, but not found anything with it. They get Who Are You late, but not the most high-value trade. Zessen was trying to find a little bit of a pick from Spawn, but nothing from that one, and Zessen might be able to make the swap over. The swap over to something a little bit more like a Sojourn or something, but he's actually just walking out on the Widow. Aid can't resist the idea of peeking this Widow though. Just showing his shoulder, seductive, luring in Zessen. Wants him to peek him back. Diva swing now. R3K is going to fly through Hotel, try and find something. They are all over Maka. Maka runs and finds a wait time to get the nade through. Ivan Needle stuff kills Paley as well, and Maka, patience, discipline, does so well to get the nade off there in that situation. Looking good on it. And now Age will take down the Widow as well. Told you he wasn't scared of peeking it. Now, back onto point. Wayne nearly have the Nano ready to go. Zessen's going to make his way over to the Ash. And 99Divine, you can see kind of their plan. Very much just to go all in, try and play for some trades. Again, as always, Spawn's favour the attackers on this first point here. So, any kill will do. Nade comes out to try and save Who Are You. I think does catch him. Actually catches Soggy as well here. Who Are You can't chase the kill. They're going to nano him now as well. They're all inside. Dash damage is big. But Who Are You? It might be a one-way trip. They've got the Suzu. Now Soggy can force the TP onto Lee Soo-min. Milgaru can't really commit more into this position. They've stabilised behind. Nade comes out. Zessen finds the pick onto Aid. All over Maka. Oh, he gets the sleep. But Soggy still gets the kill. Lee Soo-min's found a trade on point, but Way are down in numbers right now. Downpour comes out to try and clutch from Peppy, but it's not looking that great. They kill Lee Soo-min behind this one. And Anian. Sorry, it's actually Anian dropping the Kitsune Rush now to finish the job. In response to that Downpour, deals with all of it. And 99Divine. They should be good for this one. Who Are You's lurking around, but the Spawn's only just coming in, so they're going to have to hold up a choke. And 99Divine, they get themselves over first point with time to spare as well. Now holding on to the Atch for choke. Beat available for Paley. Blade available here as well for Soggy. Really the onus is on 99Divine to make the first move. Eyes on Soggy, what his choice are. Looks like he's just going to try and match Who Are You onto the high ground now. Both of them trying to keep... You see both Genjis playing for this side fight essentially. Coming through, Bob in response from Aid, but it looks like the D-peak is good. No, Soggy gets caught. It's not the end of the world. They can still turn us one around relatively quickly here, 99Divine. They can just slow it down, wait for Soggy go again. One ult out, one ult not to worry about right now. Now Zessen will catch this nade. Suzu use. They're trying to go through this right-hand side. Do they know? The Blade's coming through. Kitsune Rush in response. All over it. Aid will fall. Deflect out just in time. Now, Case out Lee Soo-min. Who Are You has responded with a Blade of his own. Soggy's going to go fight him, though. Not scared of a Blade. Who Are You's trying to chase him around. Sleep Dart comes out as well onto the baby. They're trying to chase down Maka. Who Are You wants to get all the trades, but it's Soggy who's getting the kills. Peppy's trying to respond as well. They're all so low, but Peppy, he can't find the finishing blow. He finally gets it now. Wait, how much can Peppy get? Low HP as well. Peppy tries to run, he can't get out. And 99Divine keep it rolling. Nano available for Maka on this retake. Brig swap from Lee Soo-min and all of this as well. R3K is onto the Malga here. To everyone trying to stay a step ahead. Annie and Vo. Kitsune Rush overclock for this final push onto the second point. Feels like a pretty good situation that you're happy with there. Just need to keep Zessen safe during this overclock. Slide to the high ground. Soggy finds Who Are You. Nade comes through. Banano too. Needs a lot of help. Zessen gets taken down. Milgari's getting it done. Maka has the nano boost as well, so those nades are turbocharged. Kitsune rushed him. They're just going to slow it down. Downpour available from Peppy. Nade is blocked, actually. Oh, the nade inadvertently hits Aid, so Maka can't save Peppy. They just burn through Peppy. And now who's going to touch for Wei? This is such a hard touch. Peppy was the only player with ult as well for Wei. Bad to worse for him. R3K is going to swing so aggressively. Soggy's actually died for it as well. R3K's 1 HP. They had tank advantage. And Wei have just handled it. Overclock now. Who Are You is out of deflex. He's in big trouble. He dives for the kill. Downpour coming back. It catches them as well. Beat just in time for Zessin. And Ian trying to body block and Suzu as well. They keep Zessin up. Walking forward. R3K going into the backline. Stomp back towards point right now. 27 centimeters to go, but Peppy refuses to leave the point. All of a sudden, gonna get a brief respite in the fight. 99Divine low on ults, another bomb from Aid comes out, and now they probably have to disengage here. 99Divine, they've taken a lot of damage from that bomb. They nanoed him that as well, so it's actually a very expensive way. The disengage is good from 99Divine. Okay, so they're still a little bit short on ult for the second. 99Divine. They're going to have a Kitsune rush very soon, though, and then a cage into Blade situation could be good, especially if they get to this Blade. But they're going to Kitsune rush first. Blade in response from Who Are You over top, looking for kills. He needs it. They can't find the kills, but Rally's there as well. They kill one only. Who Are You? At least in mid, they don't quite find as much as they want. Zessin has gone so deep behind. Anian is there as well. They're trying to pocket Zessin in. Who Are You, though, will take down the kill. Takes down one. Can they take down the other? Anian's good for the trade, actually. Anian is alive behind. Peppy is trying to mark that one. Aid will finish the job. It's an absolute scrap on this. But Wei, they hold on. 10 seconds left. Eyes on Soggy to get the touch. If they can stall this one out, 99Divine, they have Cage and Beat coming back. But Soggy, he needs to dive onto it. He's going to die for it as well. We need a second touch. Does R3K have his overrun? Oh my god, he's just deleted coming around the corner. Oh, they couldn't quite get to those ultimates.
Score 0-1. Switching.
I feel like when they dropped that Kitsune rush around the corner in that final fight,
Initiating.
I don't know, they kind of doubled down to it, but I don't know if the actual answer was Kitsune rush. Like, you hit the Kitsune rush, they're going to Blade in response, they might even rally like they did. Do you just try and, like, take the disengage, right? Play for the cage, play for the Blade type thing. Because in the end, they didn't get up to what should have been their sort of next timing to win with their ultimates. Because honestly, Wei were a little bit wasteful with quite a few of the ults there on the defense.
Ready for battle.
Again, feels a really familiar story to when we watched 99Divine yesterday, right? It was like just missed opportunities. Missed opportunities.
Yes.
Obviously, they've at least given themselves something to work with, right? For those of you who predicted yes for the full hold, you're now rooting for Wei to get full held by 99Divine. So, if 99Divine full hold, it still counts. It's not over till it's over.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
That's what you were rooting for from the start. Fovai, a true believer. It's going to be a Ram, Juno, Kiri, Genji, Ashe defense. Starting on the high ground is R3K. Obviously, Malcolm matches up quite nicely into Ram. We'll see if Peppy wants to clear the high ground or wants to play to force through point. Looks like he's going straight to that high ground. Another overrun in 1 second to chase this one down. Lots of damage onto R3K. He clears him up, but they've lost Maka already. They've dived in. Soggy is deep behind, though, so Who Are You and Aid can turn to punish that kill. R3K has taken 1 billion damage. And it's going to be a very easy first point in the end. Zessin does actually get 2 trades out of it, but I don't think it'll actually make the retake possible. Now, gonna get a Kiriko swap out of Paley here. R3K is gonna take a peep at the choke. He actually gets slept as well. I don't know if Wei have the power to punish this. They don't. I think they Suzu to wake up R3K anyway. No ults to speak of there, as that was a very quick first fight. Now we have to get through the choke, which can be quite difficult in this type of matchup. Peppy's actually going to go onto the hazard instead. You see Lee Soo-min already top left of our screen right now, pushing that flank angle. Who Are You going to be poking the window on top right? Lee Soo-min's actually got very deep right now, trying to line up a shot. Body shots only, but that'll do. A's got a body shot from the other direction as well. And and they catch Zessin. Nice peak timing from Lee Min and Aiden that one. And now Lee Min, he's just taken over the flank, runs into Annie and there, looking for the finish, can't find the finish. Kiriko in there as well. Triple dig there onto Paley. Now Anian's pushing for it as well. Suzu out, and Lee Min, he's not leaving. He's staying on the flank. He'll come back and save Maka as well. And Lee Min has taken over. Now, pretty good situation for Wave. They've got loads of time in the bank. They've got their ults all coming up. They've got a Nano Blade, a Bob, a Kitsune Rush. If you've never seen Bob on a Kitsune Rush before, my god, does Bob love being on a Kitsune Rush. He will go off if you put those two ults together. So many powerful combos for Wei here to finish the job. 99Divine have both support ults. They do have some ability to fight back right now. Nade's going to catch R3K. Blade onto Who Are You. Nano is available all over Soggy right now. Deflect dashes through onto the backline. Forces for TP, but Paley CP is not far enough away. Annie and Vo trying to give Who Are You the slip. Giving him the wiggle. Can't wiggle enough though. And Who Are You will clean everyone up. And that's just the ult combos. They work. King's Row is closed. And that is the series. All right. All right. Will there be a full hold? No. No full hold. Pred's paid out. A lot of people actually believe us there. He didn't want to win Preds anyway. Good gaming coming. Yep, so for those who don't know, we're now moving into Zeta versus Falcons. Zeta division. We should do player of the match first, I guess. Yeah, player of the match. Maka. Yeah, I mean, Frio could have been anyone, right? Maybe, I mean, Lee Min had the last highlight clip. Peppy was pretty good for all of it. You know. When did you start streaming Toronto scrims last year? Don't know. Was it like April, I want to say? Something like that. We'll unite the chats eventually, guys. Did anyone watch... This is a bit of a tangent now. Did anyone watch the new Internet Historian video? The, what was it? Was it conspiracies? Mike, it's not even... The video itself was actually so good. It was actually such a class video. But the advert had me in stitches, actually. Was it this one? Was it on a different... Was it Odyssey? No. Am I on the wrong one? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. It was here, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, go watch the entire video. I just want to show you the ad, because the ad made me laugh so much. Isn't he a plagiarist? No idea. All right. There was one bit that just tickled me so incredibly much. So I'll just play the ad.
In NordVPN stand for.
An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Or at least, that's what my archaeologist grandfather told me.
Behold, Nord Boy, one of the Nord ruins' many puzzles. See how it reroutes my
data. There's an expose on him?
Whoa,
I actually have no idea.
You just opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe.
Thank you, Tiny
Anywhere
Flames.
the clues lead.
Look, on the back of the Statue of David. Give me a UV light.
Watch this.
It's a message from the Founding Fathers.
With this, we could get the international Netflix catalog, and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like BBC iPlayer and Japanese DTV.
All the clues are lining up with the next solar eclipse.
We gotta get to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier before this exclusive deal expires.
Uh-oh, it's the Society of Online Marketers. We've been trying to track your every step, Nordman.
They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target us with advertising, and I can't let that happen.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s Dreamcatcher.
It was this bit that got me. That bit actually had me, got me so much.
I wasn't going to.
The eclipse is happening now.
I don't know why no one's ever thought of it before, but the idea of like, yeah, of course, Martin Luther King's Dreamcatcher. What
could the end
what an
stand
artifact
for,
that would
Nordman?
be.
I'm afraid to find out. From the producers of Nord
We
Shank
don't know actually what's the rest of it. That was the bit I enjoyed the most. But is he a plagiarist then? This is news to me. What did you say the guy was? H-Bomber? Let me scroll up. Please watch H-Bomber's expose on him. He's a massive fraud. What, as in he just steals... Everything is just stolen content? It all seems like... Because a lot of these ones, on whatever Nee's second channel was called, like the incognito mode, just feel like podcast almost, like animated podcasts. You know? So those ones, how are those ones plagiarized, right? Do they like steal the jokes? Or do you mean more like his, what do you call it? I guess like his main channel videos. I mean, I guess I've added it to my watch later either way, the H-Bomber thing, so I'll have a peep. Okay. If we're still watching people being fraud. How have you made us about Chris? You played Face It Pugs yesterday and had a Moira Mercy backline. Ooh. Maybe I can say it now, I think. I'm planning to start a club. And you might be saying, what kind of club? A film club? No. A book club? No. What kind of club? A football club? Also not a football club. A cult? Not a cult. Not a cult. What I'm going to start is a club on Face It. So if you are maybe somebody who wants to play the Face It Pugs, the Face It Ranked Pugs, not a cult. Again, I have to say it is not a cult. But if you want to play Face It Pugs with maybe some other people who watch the stream, some other people who enjoy Overwatch, I was going to say like-minded individuals, but that always feels like it comes with like a weird connotation. But honestly, some like-minded individuals who want to play. I think right now it's a sort of masters only, right? But yeah, we're going to be setting that up next week. So if you're interested, join the Discord. I'll put an announcement in there when the club is ready to go. And what you can do with Face It clubs is you will be playing, I guess, like, for lack of a better term, under the CommanderX banner. And what that means is you can join normal Face It Pugs, the same if any of you have tried it already. But as well as you can 5-stack with other people. So, you know, all of a sudden, I know we've got a group of players in the Discord already who have like a Face It League team. So what you can do, I think we can have up to 50 people in the club. So we can have a pretty wide one. We can have multiple 5-stacks going at the same time, everything like this. So should be a pretty reasonable opportunity to find some people to play with who want to give it a decent go. Stack some pugs, get yourself some elo. We need a name for the club, I guess. I was probably just gonna call it CommanderX. Maybe not the most creative. All right, should I grab a drink? Because I feel like I'm on the wrong one. This is going to be the big one, right? So this is what we need to lock in for. Oh, we've actually got 10 minutes as well, so we've got plenty of time. So yeah, let me grab a drink. Maybe a sandwich? No, I've already had a sandwich. Just a drink. Just a... Go back. Or. Or. Hi, Kai Trey. We should talk about plagiarism. I mean, I've not watched the H-Bomber video, so this is maybe not specifically about Internet Historian, but in general. I guess it depends on the degree, right? Like, is the content actually like a straight rip-off, like for like, the same content, blah, blah, blah? Or are they just taking the story and telling the story again? And telling their version or their interpretation of the story, right? I think there's a difference here, because in reality, everything is based on something. You know? So there's like, there's right ways to do it, wrong ways to do it. So I've not watched the expose, so I don't know the details. But in general, I think there is a line here. Oh, is it word for word? Oh, okay. That's more of an indictment then. How about the name CommanderX? No, guys, not a cult. Not a cult. Morning, Quark. Straightforward Korea versus non-Korea game this morning. 3-0 way. A little bit of fight back from 99Divine, but not all that much. And now we're lining up for the big Korean one. The Man in a Hole video? Oh, that's a shame. I really enjoyed the Man in a Hole video. That was a really good video. I think I was watching it during my, like, was it my wisdom? No, maybe it was when I had that thing removed from my back. I was, like, just monged out on the sofa after the surgery. And I just ended up queuing up, like, a bunch of YouTube videos, clearing a bunch of stuff from my watch later. And I watched that one. That was a really good video. So that's sad to hear. No, not during the surgery, no. Just stared at a wall during the surgery on my side. There was no entertainment provided. I'll give them that note for next time. Pop on my watch later, would you? Asking the doctor to move so I can see the subway stuff. Exactly. Can we at least get some, I don't know, at least some Instagram reels or something, Doc? I'm going to be here for a while. All things considered, paled in comparison to the other creators in the video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if it's just a like-for-like rip-off, then this is that's obviously a problem. But if it's just like a, what do you call it, like a stolen even seems like too harsh for it, but like a taken concept, you know? Like, everything I think everyone makes is probably a version of something they've seen, or based on something they've seen, you know? All ideas leading to new ideas, new versions of things, etc. You know, I think I was telling the story yesterday about how, like, the idea, not to bring it up, but the idea of a quiz on Uncoachable is from a Ben Foster podcast. The way I did, if anyone remembers, this is going to be way back, so you maybe have to be a real OG for this one. But when I did my Poco interview, where I did a series of short questions and then a series of like a long form interview about his sort of career and his history, that format is very much based off Gary Neville's interviews that he does for his channel. I forget what his channel's called, but very similar to that.
We are launching the all-new XL
Just when you get to sleep, a good match is on.
Plus, which uses the newly
Can't resist
developed
now,
fast
can you?
TN panel and upgraded Diac 2
What's the
technology.
lore of First Uncoachable podcast?
This monitor has inherited the XLX.
So I think it was
it has incorporated
the Gary Neville of
industrial-grade
Overwatch.
bearings
I'm
into
taking
the
it as a
high-adjustment
compliment.
mechanism,
I'm taking it as a
allowing
compliment.
easier and smoother
The
adjustments
lore
to
of the
the
First
exact
Uncoachable
design.
podcast. So I think we were in
The new monitor
it was the
series
last season of
continue to
Overwatch
evolve,
League. We were
refining
all
details
aware.
to ensure players can perform their best
We were all
consistently.
aware, obviously, that Overwatch League was ending by this point. Or I guess it wasn't confirmed, but we were all aware it was likely going to end, right? So everyone's sort of planning as best they can for their future. Wait, I should cut the VOD before I do this. Hold on. If you want to hear the end of this story, go over to the next VOD.